Good morning, family. Big warm welcome to you all. It's lovely to be able to speak to you all again. And a special warm welcome to Dwell Church from Pinetown. Dwell Church is led by Gareth and Shelley, who you will all know from our church camp a number of years ago and our Harvest Festival recently, where they ministered so powerfully to all of us. And so it's wonderful to be able to partner in ministry with them this morning. Today we will be receiving the word from my father about God's mercies. But before that, we will be having a prayer by Nono, and we will be having a children's lesson teaching by Jasmine all about God's mercies to the Israelites in delivering them from the 10 plagues. I trust that you will all receive God's mercies in your own unique way this morning. Bless you all. Over to Nono.
Good morning, church. Let's open in prayer. Lord Jesus, I thank you for this day. I pray that you may bless our service today. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Good morning, everybody. Mostly the kids, but you adults there as well. Good morning. Today we will be learning how God protected the Israelites from the 10 plagues when he sent them down to Egypt. We have a demonstration which I will walk you through just now, but I will just read the summary verse quickly so you kind of understand where we're all at. So the verse is, have you never heard, have you never understood, the Lord is an everlasting God, the creator of all the earth. He never grows weak or weary. No one can measure the depths of his understanding. And that is from Isaiah 40 verse 28. Hopefully that will make sense to you. So, onto the demonstration. Let me just explain to you what we have. So, firstly is a bowl of what's meant to be ice water. Our ice melted and we don't have any more. So, use ice because it will help with the demonstration if you have. And then we have a bag of either rice or dirt. You can use either, just for a little like sandwich bag for the dirt or whatever else you have. And then we have another bag with dish rags. But if you don't have that, you can also use cotton wool balls or any other small, maybe a glove. That might work if you put the glove on and then in the bag. So I'm just going to take my watch off. You should too if you have anything that could get damaged. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hand in the ice water for supposedly 30 seconds. I might not hold it there for 30 seconds because we have to make the video time conscious. Anyway, and then I will stop that. So the reason I'm doing this, freezing my hand off, is to show that it hurts and it's cold and uncomfortable. So you don't really want to do that, but you have to for the demonstration. So when you're done, dry your hand off. You will see the point of it just now. And then, once you've done that, you put your hand in the bag full of either rice or dirt or, I don't know, any other thing you might find useful in the house that could work. And then you stick that, with your hand in it, in the bowl of water and hold it there for 30 seconds. The point of this is to show that if you have something between your hand and the ice water, it doesn't hurt as much and it's not as uncomfortable and cold and wet. That's the point of that. So when you've held it there for 30 seconds, trying not to get water everywhere, you dry that off and take your hand out of it, and hopefully you don't spill rice everywhere. Then after that, just to further prove our point, you put your hand in whatever warm, soft thing you have in your bag, and you put that in the bowl of water and hold it there for 30 seconds. Now, the reason I did all this was, and the reason you'll be doing it as well, is to show that when there is something between your hand and the water, it sort of acts as like a protection against the cold. And that is how God protected the Israelites from the plagues he sent. He came between them and put protective insulation, if you would, around the Israelites, and it kept them safe and hopefully out of harm. Well, definitely out of harm. But anyway, that's beside the point. So that, I think, is pretty much it for this lesson. If you want to read the story about the 10 plagues, you can read Exodus 7 verse 14 to 12 verse 30, and that will explain the 10 plagues and everything God sent out to the Egyptians in that story. Here we go. That's it for today.